Hey guys, welcome back. Today, this is kind of random, but I want to do a video on how I like to prepare Dungeness crab. I don't like boiling crab with all the guts and all the middle in it. The only thing you're eating are the legs, and then there's some meat attached underneath these little things. So here's what I do. I take the crab. This is gross. Everybody ready? Are you guys ready for gross stuff? Because this is gonna be gross. Okay. I take off all this shite. Okay, this is gross. They call these dead man's fingers. That's literally what they call. Get all this stuff out. Here's the good news about touching all this. There's this thing called running water, so after you're done, you can wash your hands and it's okay. Throw all this in here. Turn the water on. And basically, I just like to clean all of this crap out. Clean all this out. None of this is meat. Clean out all this middle. This is just a bunch of goo that you're not eating. I mean, some people eat it in some places in the world, but you know, we're not those people. You're done. You literally just have this clean edge right there, this clean edge right here. You got no goo in the middle. And this guy is ready to eat. Another cool thing about saving all of this crap in here is circle of life. I feed all of this crap to the chickens. So chickens will eat anything. They're omnivores, so they want to have protein, and they'll just pick through all this stuff. So it kind of ties back into my whole like no waste concept on the farm. So I'm not eating this. It's not good to throw it in the landfill because it just sits there. So I like to take all these food scraps, whatever they might be, and throw them to the chickens. So that way everybody wins. Next, I'm gonna show you guys how we cook this. So we'll be right back. There's really no need to cook all of it. You're only gonna eat this part. So don't let all that guts mix in with what you're eating. Crab boil, pretty simple. The way I like to do this is you can just dump this in boiling water and then just cook your crabs in that water. Or if we want, we can sprinkle this all over the crabs and then put them on the barbecue and kind of grill it. It's a tough decision. Both will work. What do you want? Comment below. Just kidding. You can't, because we're gonna cook it before you ever see this. Whenever you buy crab, it's already pre-cooked. Do you wanna know why? I'll tell you why. Because crab and lobster, as soon as they die, if you don't cook them, then they start to decompose. That word is such a
rot.
It's just a strong word.
Say rot.
They just start to rot. That's why lobsters and crab are always alive when you see them, or they're already cooked. Most people don't know that. To be honest, we could just eat them like this if we wanted to, but we're not gonna do that. Something like this. This will work. In case you guys don't know how to fill up water, this is how you do it. You hold the pan under the faucet, and it just fills up. You don't have to make the water super deep, because once we put the two crabs in, they'll offset the water. Like when you get into a bathtub and then the water gets higher. We found this little clip. Crustacean station. We're gonna stir around this crab infused water. So in addition to dipping crab in butter, you can also just put some butter in the water, and it will make it all like delicious too. Almost sneezed, but then I didn't sneeze. And that is the worst thing that can happen to a person. Literally the worst. If you're gonna sneeze, you have to sneeze. If that sneeze doesn't happen, just kill myself. Can I say that online?
Yeah.
Another thing that will make your crab water taste better is garlic. And then look, put these in there.
Fun fact, if you leave a Dungeness crab, if you buy it live or catch one live, and then you let it die on its own before you cook it, it releases a chemical into its meat that's poisonous for humans. and you can get sick. I don't think you'll die, but you're gonna get sick.
And it starts to like decompose, I heard.
Yeah, like a rabbit.
Yep. So that's why they boil them
That's
alive.
why they keep them alive and then immediately throw them in a pot of
I
boiling
thought
water.
they just did that because people were mad.
I thought people were just eating. Yeah. So anyone that's like, oh, how can they just kill them like that? Well, they're gonna kill you. Okay?
Yeah.
If you don't kill them first. Krabby number 1. Crab number 2. We were a little short. And then you can put something heavy on top to weigh it down. Like that. We'll just leave that cup in there. So they're gonna get hot for 10 minutes. Then we'll pull them out. So we're about 10 minutes in. We got like a nice rolling boil, if you will. And in a couple more minutes, we'll take them out and let them like cool down a little bit. And then we're gonna eat them.
That garlic scared me. I was like, oh my gosh.
She got baked.
Something is happening.
Okay, so here we go. Crab number 2. So now you pull off these. So, I mean, everyone does this differently, but most of the time, like with Dungeness crab, you can kind of just like, I'm kind of a caveman, so I just bite them and then break all this outside shell off. All this little juicy. So good. Butter. Because you know what? Can't beat butter. Now, it's time to chow down. And hope you enjoyed this video. Stay cool. Don't change.